I'm Austan Goolsbee, Chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors. And today I wanted to talk to you about entrepreneurs and startups in this country. Now, everyone knows that some of the biggest, greatest companies in the United States that employ hundreds of thousands of people started as some person in their garage with an idea. And over a 13-year period that we had the data, those startup new companies created more than 40 million jobs. They've been the great engine of our growth, and all across the country, people we talk to have raised issues that startups have trying to get to be big companies. They have to cross what in the business they refer to as the valley of death. A series of problems of getting access to capital and other things that they need to grow. And it is for that that the President outlined the Startup America program. Startup America is an ambitious effort that enrolls the private sector with the federal government to try to get these small business leaders what they need. We talked to hundreds of small business people around the country to figure out what the important needs were, and we have identified several things. The federal government is going to be contributing 4 components to try to build a bridge across the valley of death. Those include, first, access to capital. We're putting in an extra $2 billion of matching funds for venture capital and other private sector investors who are trying to get money to people who are creating these startups. The second is the President outlined a comprehensive review on regulatory barriers that affect small businesses, that they will be able to identify where there is difficulty in dealing with regulations, where they're particularly costly or particularly intrusive on their operation, and we're going to apply a special look at them. The third is bringing in real business mentors to help startups with the kind of business knowledge and advice that they need to grow. The mentoring programs, some of them are in the private sector, so the Case and Kaufman Foundations helping bring in more business mentors. Some are on the government side. The SBA Department of Energy program to bring mentors to 100 clean energy companies, or the Department of Veterans Affairs incubator to help vets start new companies that can grow. The fourth is tax relief and incentives. The President has now cut taxes for small businesses and entrepreneurs 17 different times. One of those is the President's tax cut that sets the capital gains rate to 0 for people starting their own businesses. And he wants to make that permanent. Tax relief is important, but you can see that this entire bridge is exactly what Startup America is about. Americans are innovators and inventors. We always have been, and we always will be. You heard the President say at the State of the Union that we're going to out-innovate the world, and that's how we're going to build our way and win the future. And Startup America is going to be a part of that. Americans understand the business model of a kid in the garage who creates the giant company. We invented it. We've done it before, we're doing it now, and with Startup America, we're going to do it better than ever.